First video 2025. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a bit of an update about my skin, what I've been doing, what I've been liking, and new stuff I've been experimenting with. I think I'm the last person in the world to probably try the Rhode skin beauty treatment, and honestly anything from Hailey Bieber. I got it about a month ago. If you follow me on TikTok. What is this hair? Anyways, so I've been trying this for the last 3 weeks now, and I have thoughts. First of all, I love this. I wish it was bigger so I can put my laptop into it, but it is what it is. I really do like the pouch, the branding, very minimal, very padded, very nice. I definitely think that's worth the money. So I got the whole combo. Let's just go. The cleanser. I was disappointed it didn't smell like pineapples, honestly. It smells clean. It smells good. It doesn't leather as much as I would like it to leather, but it does remove a lot of the makeup, which is great, especially if you're feeling lazy, you don't want to do a double cleanse. I like it. Actually, I've been traveling with this. We've been doing a lot of traveling, especially in December. So I just kind of tossed this in my bag, and I would say it removed like 92% of the makeup. So this I really like. I will definitely probably be repurchasing this. I don't know if you can buy things individually. I just bought the kit combo, but I really like this. I would give this 8 out of 10. I like it because it also doesn't leave my skin like super dry and super tight, like some of the cleansers you can experience. So I was a little skeptical buying her stuff because I really don't like anything from celebrities. So this was a pleasant surprise. Now, the next thing, I think this was probably super hyped, overhyped maybe, the milk. Do I like the milk? I used so many toners, and a lot of the toners actually break me out even more, or they don't really do anything, honestly. So the milk I liked. It made your skin kind of like juicy, I would say, but it didn't leave it like oily. So again, I like the packaging. There's a good amount of it considering I've been using it for a month. You don't need a lot, and it spreads on pretty nicely. So this I really liked. I would also be repurchasing this. I mean, when it runs out, there's so much of it in here. So good job. Good job, Miss Hailey. I like this. Now this next product, I feel like I'm gonna get some hate for, but I didn't care for this. I honestly didn't notice like anything particular or like phenomenal. I used it because I have it. I mean, will I be repurchasing this? Probably not. If I can buy the other things by themselves, I'm happy I tried it. It's not a negative. It's great. It's just not something like for the price, for what it is. I don't think it's like it's not a holy grail item. Again, I like the packaging. I love all of her packaging. Very cute, very minimal. But I mean, for the price, I can buy really nice things, especially from Korea or Japan or from other brands. Now let's talk about the cream. I wanted to like it, but for me, I like the smell. It smells a little bit like perfume. I like the smell. I didn't love it. Depending on what kind of foundation or concealer I was wearing, it would kind of create like those little markings on your skin. So I kind of wore this when I didn't really wear a lot of makeup because it didn't absorb into my skin. And I don't know, oh, not this. If it was like, because I did use everything together because I wanted to see the full effects. Maybe these two didn't sit on my skin. So my skin, I would say, is pretty combination. Maybe if you have on the drier skin, this will be better for you. But I didn't love this cream. Again, none of this is sponsored, clearly, because it's a 50-50 for me. But the cream is going to be a no for me. I definitely will not be repurchasing this. But, I mean, again, if you have on the drier skin, I think this would be great for you. My skin's very particular. It's very picky. And this was going to be like maybe like a 3 out of 10. It didn't make me break out or anything. I just didn't love how my skin felt after it. So, and let's also throw in there, because I ordered the kit combo that was for her birthday. in for a penny, in for a pound. So let's talk about her blush. The color, I love the color. This is amazing. I love it. But Miss Haley, can I just give you a note on the packaging? When I throw this into my makeup bag, this just easily moves. And I actually had to like reshape it because it just kept, you know. So this was, it's very, if you can see, it's very loose. It's never fallen, nothing's ever happened to it, but it's like, compared to the other packaging, this feels a little flimsy, especially for the price. Maybe like tighten this a little bit, whatever this is made. It feels a little cheap. That's all I'm gonna say. So the peptides, this is the cinnamon one. Oh my God. I wish I could eat this. This smells amazing. And I also have, I will show you, I also got the espresso case with the other peptide on here. It's a little dark for me, for my taste, but you know what? I like it. It's super convenient. My lips in the winter time get hella chapped, so I love it. The case for me, I kind of hated it on the beginning because it's very bulky. Nobody talks about how bulky it is. But can we just like take a look at how bulky it is? So this is an iPhone 14 Pro. I think they're all the same size, but it's very bulky. So it takes time to get used to holding it, right? And I didn't love it at first. I was kind of like, shit, you know, I wasted money, can't really return it. But I think after about a week using it, I like it. So the graininess, I actually have some on right now. A lot of people say it's grainy. I don't know what they're experiencing. I didn't have any grain on either of the two I have. I even looked at it like close up, but there was no, I love the applicator too. It's very cute, but I never had any graininess. I don't know if depending on the batch I had, but the two lip tints, I'll keep you updated, but I haven't had any graininess or none of it. I actually really like when I have my hand on it for a while and it warms up and you put it on your lips. And it's like a really nice creamy application. So what do I think overall from the brand Rhode? I like it. Overall, I think it's great. It's surprising that a celebrity was able to create something that's actually functional. I tried other things from celebrities. I haven't done reviews, maybe I should. But they kind of sucked, especially stuff. I'm just gonna name one. It was the girl from the Millie Bobby Brown. I tried her stuff and I thought it was really poorly made, especially for the price. Again, I don't mind spending money, but I want to spend money on things that actually will make a difference and are worth the price. I don't want to spend money on stuff just because it has some celebrity's name. I'm sorry, celebrities come and go. I don't really get invested in them. Again, I like skincare products. I like different types of products, clothing. I buy it for if I like it and if I will use it, not just because some pretty face endorsed it. So Rhode, should you purchase it? I think so. I think you should try it, see how it does for your skin. Again, for me, the peptides and the milk was great. The cleanser was great, but you know, the cream and those other things, it's a hit or miss. I'll keep using it or I'll just give it to one of my friends. I don't like throwing away products. I think that's super wasteful. So I'll either probably finish it. Comment down below. Whenever I don't like a lotion that's for your face or like a toner or anything, I'll just use it on my legs. And I will say I have very smooth legs because certain things that don't work so well on my face, I'll just put on the rest of my body and then the rest of my body is like, ooh, super hydrated. So comment down below if you do the same thing. But yeah, I definitely like the stuff. I will probably purchase other things from her because I'm curious to see if there's quality control also. I know it's relatively a new brand as far as brands go, but I want to see if she will maintain the consistency because I know sometimes these brands will start out hot and they just kind of go. So far so good. Let's do, I think it's like, honestly, like a 9-month update on the Booster Pro. So I've had this since the day it came out. This was the first ever device I purchased. And a lot of people, I appreciate that you appreciate my very honest review, because I am aware, ooh, it's vibrating my hands. I am aware that a lot of people online, especially on Facebook and TikTok, there are so many sponsored posts. There are so much garbage, honestly, out there that you don't know who to trust and if their opinion is actually valid. You know, are they being paid? Is this their, you know, are they just trying to upsell you? Use my promo code below. I don't have the promo codes. Again, I bought this with my own money. I used it not as much as I wanted it to the last 2 months. It's been busy. Honestly, all around the holidays, it's always crazy busy. But I still use it, I would say about at least 4 times a week. 4 to 5 times a week. I will use it at least once a day. Sometimes I make my husband use it. He does like it on his forehead. I mentioned in my other video the way it like massages and pulsates your forehead. It really helps. I mean, it's great for skin, but for me on another level, it also helps kind of like if you have a migraine. I get a lot of migraines, especially in the winter time. It honestly feels like the best massage sensation. And I sleep like a baby. And I think I saw in some comments in the other video, a lot of people actually experienced the same thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. One of the other questions people asked was how to clean it. I just use like an alcohol pad and I just clean it with the alcohol. I don't clean it with the alcohol every day. I would say about once a week. I clean it and I sterilize it with the alcohol pad. Like, you know, you clean your makeup brushes. I do all that type of stuff once a week, usually on Saturdays or Friday evenings. I will clean all of my stuff, including this. I still think what I said in my other review, it's worth the money. It helps your skin be more plump, more luxurious. I've had less breakouts, but I've also been doing a lot of other things with my skin, so stay tuned for those updates to come. But I really like it. Again, this is a nice pamper yourself at home, especially if you want to do like a little spa time at home. You don't want to go to an esthetician or a dermatologist. I think this is a great device. There are so many amazing videos online showing you how to use it properly, and the fact that you can use this with all kinds of skincare products and you can get even more of your money's worth on those skincare products. I think this is a great purchase and I will continuously use it. I've also bought other skincare products from the brand. Maybe I'll do a full update on that. One of the packages actually that I ordered from them got stolen over Christmas time by the porch pirates. If you know, you know. So I'm still waiting for a reorder of that. But it's a hit or miss with their skincare products, honestly. I think, again, it depends on your skin. My skin is combination. My main concern is fine lines. I know you can't see any it because it's good because I've been using my skincare products. But yeah, I definitely will be using this going forward. And if there are new updates to this, like new products, you know, if I feel like this one isn't serving as well as it is, I will probably replace it, or most likely replace it, because I definitely like it. I don't know what they're doing there, but whatever device, whatever magic potions in here, I think it's great. So I love it. And I haven't had any, I told you about my mom's, hers cracked. You can see mine, I have no cracks, no nothing. So sometimes I guess they can be defective, but for my mom, I contacted them and they replaced hers within, I think, 2 weeks. So excellent customer service, Medicube. I really do like that. I love also the fact how long the charge lasts. Honestly, considering how much, especially in the beginning, I was using this, I thought I was gonna have to charge it like every other day, but honestly, I was charging it like maybe once every 2-3 weeks. I love the battery on this. I like the weight of this. I hate when skincare products are too heavy or too light and it just kind of feels flimsy and you drop it. But honestly, I've been using this more for even sculpting the bottom of my jawline. I haven't even been using my gua sha. I know there's a lot of these different things you can use your gua sha. I don't have time for that. I really should do that. I know it's good for you for the lymphatic drainage. Maybe I'll do a video on that because I need to learn to do that. So that means you guys need to learn to do that. But yeah, so far so good. This is how my skin looks. I have some makeup on, clearly. I did have the biggest pimple right here. I think this was like probably the biggest pimple of my adult life. But that's because, you know, that time of the month. But otherwise, I mean, I'm pretty happy. I'm 32. I think my skin looks great. The biggest lines used to be right here. But if you notice, and if you look at my old pictures on Instagram and on old videos on TikTok, you will notice how my face feels more even. versus it used to be a bit more sunken, especially I think around the eyes. And around here, it used to just kind of droop more, but it feels a bit more like snatched. So, for future references, I'll be referring to this video. But yeah, it just feels like my jawline's a bit more cut. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about your skincare products and what recommendations. I'll be uploading on this YouTube channel at least once a week, if not 2 to 3 times a week. That's one of my New Year's goals resolutions. I know. But actually, I'm going to stick to some of these because I know, you know what? It's time. You can't keep putting them off because you're going to keep putting them off and you're going to be like 65. Anyways. Good morning. We're starting this video a little scary looking because I'm doing something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, but I always feel scared because I keep hearing mixed reviews. But for the first time ever, I'm gonna be doing microneedling. Not myself, because I would fuck that up. I found this salon in downtown, the town we live in Italy. So I'm gonna talk to you guys, I need more coffee. I'm gonna show you the process, the cost, and the healing in this video. So this is my face. So you can see some discoloration. You can see it doesn't catch well on the light. But let's see, there's a lot of bumpiness, a lot of texture. I do have some acne scars before my forehead. So you can see like a lot of that here, a few pimples, because you know, life happens. So this is my face, some lines right here, especially my cheek area. It's always very bad. But you can see my face, literally negative makeup, nothing on. And we're gonna see what it looks like now. We're gonna see what it looks like right after. I'm gonna talk about the process, how it felt. Do they do numbing? I hope they do some numbing because I am a little bitch when it comes to pain. So yeah, let's see, because I have it in 15 minutes. I still have to drive there. Hopefully it's not too far. But yeah, I'm excited, I'm nervous. Let's go do it. Survived. So this is my face about 1 hour after the microneedling. So if you look at the clip before, it was much worse, much more red, aggressive, but it already went down. So she put in some serum, she put in some like other like sheet masks and these cooling things right after to kind of help with the cooling. So far so good. You can see certain areas are darker, like right here, than like some of the other ones. And I think because you can't see on camera, but I've had like really kind of deeper acne scars when I was a teenager. So she really went in, especially around my jawline and around my sides. And for some reason I would always have like weird big pimples here, and it's like almost like cystic acne when I was younger. So it left its mark. But let's talk about the process. The biggest question that I was wondering, did it hurt? Honestly, no. Certain areas where she was going over more. Kitty, no, don't jump there. Crazy cat. Certain areas where she was going deeper in the sensitive skin, it did hurt, but I would say like if 0, it doesn't hurt, and 10, it's like, holy shit, I'm in fucking pain. Honestly, I would give it overall a 3. From somebody that doesn't like pain, I don't think it was painful at all. It did feel really weird afterwards because you have a bunch of little holes in your face. And you just kind of have these like really weird, like tingly, pinchy sensation all over your face. And your face just like, even now, it feels really tight, like, which is great. But why did I want to go with microneedling? And maybe like why you should too. I was also even recommending it for my cousin. She's 22, 23, I don't remember. She's young, but she also has quite a few acne scars and her skin is very problematic. And though this helps big time, especially from what I did my research, it helps with collagen production, it helps with skin texture, it helps with your cat jumping on your stuff. Anyway, So my main thing for all the other benefits that it did is it's non-invasive. It doesn't hurt as much. It didn't cost too much. I'll get into that. It helps even out the texture. It goes in deeper, and you can achieve like especially targeted results where you want it to be, like especially if you have like, you know, more acne scars here, you can focus mainly on your sides or if your forehead. So in Italy, in North Italy, because I should specify, because I know things are cheaper in Southern Italy, but in the Friuli region, so the northeastern part, it was €100, so about $105. And this is a professional, like super professional clinic, city center in Sicily here. So, and one of the reasons why I wanted to go to like a super professional, because I probably could have found somebody cheaper, but I wanted to go to like a really reputable place, is because one of the problems with microneedling that you can have is scarring and infection. If you go to a sketchy place or if it's not done properly, and you can have scarring if the person that's doing it doesn't do a proper job and they go too aggressively. And I've heard stories on TikTok and on YouTube here that people have gone to these professionals and they literally messed up their face. So clearly your face, for a woman, for anybody, I mean, you see it every day. That's the first thing somebody sees. Your face is important. So I really wanted to go to a reputable place. So I probably paid more, maybe more than the average is here in Italy, but I wanted to make sure, I achieved the results. She's a professional, super licensed, like she's got all her degrees, she's been doing this for a while. So I wanted to make sure, you know, I am at good hands. And honestly, I think with certain things, you know, you don't want to penny pinch in things that matter, especially like with infection, because I did not want to mess that up. But yeah, so I know it takes, one of the other downsides that people don't like is it takes a few sessions to really achieve the results you like. And I know especially on the sides here where I did have those scars, it's gonna take a little bit longer. I'm not too worried about like the collagen production for me is secondary, but I'm more concerned about the scarring. So I know it's gonna take a few sessions here, and I know it's best done in the winter time when there's less sun, and usually you're outside much less, because after this the sun is like your worst enemy. Also, you know, you don't go places a lot in winter time. So today is Tuesday. I did all my errands yesterday. That's why yesterday I literally almost like didn't eat, because it was like madness Monday. I was just trying to get everything done, because I know for like the next 2-3 days I have to be careful with my face. Also, I don't want to scare the children in the neighborhood, so I'm probably going to be inside editing and maybe making small videos, you know, just having fun. So one of the downsides of this is the fact that you will be red for like the next at least 3 days, and you cannot, and I stress this, do not put makeup on, because your face is like raw. It's very delicate, so you want to be very careful. You want to, you know, put on good moisturizer at night. You want to gently cleanse at night, but do not put any makeup. So like if you have a big event coming up, do not do this. Please don't do this, and do not put on makeup, because you're going to irritate the shit out of your face. So it's going to be my glow up series, my fitness journey, trying to get better at cooking. And honestly, I really want to get better at like dressing, because I feel like I still dress when I used to dress in college, and that was centuries ago. Boom. Just took a shower, went to the gym this morning, and honestly, I was surprised. The redness is all gone. Maybe a little bit on the cheeks, but otherwise, I mean, considering how I looked right after and now, last night it looked pretty clean. So I was like, okay, like it's not that bad. Like I'm not gonna walk around like a scary vampire for 3 days. But I was shocked. I don't know if because she didn't go super deep and she was like very delicate, very gentle, like how you're supposed to be. But my face looks good, right? So I have nothing on, literally zero. Just washed my face, I only put in toner. I did do a sheet mask also last night that I put in the fridge. Maybe that also helped. And I put like the cooling sensation, and I put like a very kind of heavier night cream on my face. If you guys want, I can do like more videos about like my extensive skincare journey and all the things that I like to play around with and do. So let me know down below. But how does my face feel? So it's been, I don't have my watch. It's been about almost over 24 hours since I had it done. It feels tighter, considering I don't have anything on, like I don't have any lotion on, I just have toner on. it feels much tighter on my face, like especially here, like it feels nicer. I still see the scarring, especially for the deeper pimples I used to have in acne back in the day. So I did read online that to see the full results, depending on how deep it is, it takes, usually people recommend doing at least 3 sessions. So I will do 2 more and I will be updating here on YouTube. But considering how I feel and how it went after the first time, I'm very happy with the results, because honestly my skin, it feels very lighter, like much lighter. I don't know how to describe it, if that makes sense, but it just feels much more like, I feel like my face feels snatched. But it feels good, like I don't regret doing it. I like how it made my skin feel. The process was very nice. It didn't hurt, because honestly that was my biggest thing that was gonna like take me away from it, was the pain. So I think I'm happy with it right now. I'm gonna go probably about mid-January for my second session. So subscribe and stay tuned, because honestly, I think I'm gonna be doing at least weekly vlogs, if not bi-weekly, because there is so much shit going on that I just feel like I'm gonna put everything into like one vlog and just keep the updates going. So that way I don't have to like go crazy trying to track like 5 different videos at the same time. But I'm gonna be uploading regularly on here, probably at least twice a week, if not 3 times a week. We'll see. But microneedling, final thoughts, I love it. Go to a professional. Don't go to someone's house that just started doing it. Go to a well-trained professional and you will not be disappointed with the results. I am still using my medicube HR. I do that every day for at least one of the sessions. So I like to, you can say skincare is my hobby, or like just to have fun with, you know, girl stuff. But I really like how my face looks bare right now for my age, for 32, considering I didn't wear SPF and tanning beds for the longest time. You know how I was in the early, like in the 2010s, like I literally had, I digress, but I had 2 tanning memberships. One at the gym I used to work at, and one at a special tanning place, because that's how much tanning I used to do. So considering the shit I did to my skin, I am very happy how it looks right now in my early 30s. So stay tuned and I'll be doing more updates and everything. Bye. Stay tuned, subscribe, and there'll be more skincare life reviews, honest reviews to come. Ciao.